Chris with Palmetto State Armory, and today I'm going to introduce you to the new side folding brace for the PSA AKV. So here's the brace configured on the back of an AKV. If you've already got an AKV, I'm going to walk you through how to get this one in place in just a second, but let's talk about the brace itself first. It is an SB Tactical brace attached to a Picatinny adapter that we do in-house right here at the back of the receiver, and you're going to buy this brace separate, slap it onto your AKV. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. First thing to note, by the way, Palmetto State Armory AKVs, their castle nuts are double staked. So take extra care when you're removing that castle nut. You don't want to do any unnecessary damage to the castle nut or the buffer tube or the latch plate or anything like that. So there's a few tools you'll need to make your transition from the current brace on your AKV to the new side folding brace a little bit easier. First of all, an armorer's wrench. That's a good idea. You'll need an Allen wrench, specifically a 332 and then a 964, and then Loctite of your choice, blue or red. We'll talk about that in a minute. First thing you want to do is loosen that castle nut. You'll need an armorer's wrench. Something like this one would be perfect. Available now, $24.99. A great little armorer's wrench, by the way. And then you'll have this portion here, and that's going to slide onto your castle nut right at the back. I'd recommend you use a vise. I cheated for the sake of it's just me here making this video, and I went ahead and put the gun on a vise and loosened this up. It is double staked, so remember that. You're going to need some extra oomph, and you need to be careful when you get that off not to ruin your buffer tube or the castle nut itself, okay? There's a little channel on the buffer tube itself, right there, that channel, and that's how your latch plate goes on. There's a little tab on your latch plate that sits in that channel. Just slide that rearward. Now you can actually just start unscrewing the entire buffer tube. Alright, now we've got 3 screws that we got to get out of the way. So first thing to do is remove the recoil springs, buffer, and spacer and all that. And now you'll be able to see our 3 screws. This is where we're going to use our 332 Allen wrench. I've got screw 1, 2, and 3 that I need to remove. By the way, make sure that whatever bit you're using, however you're getting these out, make sure you go all the way down into the head of the screw before you begin unthreading. This is a prime opportunity to strip these if you're not careful, and we want to avoid that, okay? Because you might want to use them again. Might need them for something else. Alright, so we got the old one off. Let's get the new one on. Here it is. That's what it looks like. You'll notice that it just slides right into place. It's going to index for you without any problem, really. This little head of a puzzle piece right here is going to slide right inside of here, and it can just rest there. It'll come with 2 screws. We'll get it into place. Go ahead and apply whatever color Loctite you want to use, blue or red. I know there's arguments on both sides. I'm not here to argue. So there it is. Your side folding brace is now on your AKV. Look at that bad boy. Remember, it's a lift and fold mechanism. So you lift it, you fold it, and it's out of the way. There is a screw right here. If you've noticed that, you wonder what it's doing. That will actually allow you to adjust this brace up or down on the adapter itself. So don't forget, that's a Picatinny adapter back here. So what I can do I'm gonna use my 964 Allen key, and I can loosen that up. And then I've got 2 more spots where I can just go down on the Picatinny and put it how I want it. You know, treat it like you would a set of Picatinny railed optics or whatever the case may be. It really, I mean, it's somewhat like most red dot optics in the way it adjusts and moves. So you can just move it down 1 or 1 more if you want. There's 3 points to choose from, and then you're ready to rock and roll. All right, the PSA side folding pistol brace is available now at PalmettoStateArmory.com.